Weather Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
We're kind of in the in-between with the cooler weather, and now it's going to get hotter, but it was nice today. Sunshine, blue skies.
Yeah, a little warmer than it has been the last few
Right.
days, but we got brighter skies out there, so
Yeah,
that was
it's
nice
nice.
to see, a little bit more sunshine. We are going to continue to get back, though, to typical August conditions. That is really our top weather headline, back to hot weather, but not too hot. So that's the good news. We're not returning to anything excessive in terms of heat. Just kind of typical stuff for this time of year. And as we saw today, pop-up showers and storms back. Some days will feature more of those than others, but that will be a constant in the forecast going forward as well. 92 is the average. We'll actually start to see that average high temperature begin to go down here within the next week. So we are kind of past the peak of the hottest point of summertime. But again, after our cool numbers the last few days, we're back up to near that average, right around 90 for the rest of the week. Probably will go a little bit higher than that as we head into next week as well. And in fact, as we look out towards mid-August, this is the current temperature outlook. You see all these warm colors, the orange and the red. That means we're not going to be colder than average. In fact, we're going to be near to maybe just a hair above average going forward from here. So as we get back to the hotter conditions, they're going to be sticking with us. The humidity as well going back up as we work our way, especially into next week. For the next few days, we'll kind of stay in the sticky range, which is where we've been, even with the cooler weather. But starting Sunday and continuing into next week, we're going to take the humidity back up a notch, so it's going to start to get a bit more uncomfortable as well, and we will occasionally turn that into some rainfall. Now, again, there's nothing out there right now on 31 Triple Doppler. Expecting to stay dry overnight tonight. Some cloud cover will fill back in some areas, especially if you're over here towards Sand Mountain. Could see some low clouds. Won't even rule out a little mist or drizzle for some of you first thing tomorrow morning. That will tend to break up by the lunch hour, and then we turn our attention to some isolated shower activity. A few of those starting to pop around lunchtime. Probably the peak in rain coverage will be around 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and you see even here there'll be a lot of wide open space without any rain whatsoever. That dies out with the loss of daytime heating heading into your Thursday night, and right now Friday only 1 or 2 showers are showing up. So I think tomorrow for the rest of the week will be our best chance for some rainfall, with less of that on the way Friday and into the start of the weekend. Let's talk tropics. Latest here with Tropical Storm Dexter, well off the east coast of the U.S., continuing to move away. This will become a non-tropical low-pressure system in the North Atlantic, and again, not going to impact any land areas. We are watching one other area, though, off the east coast of some potential development. National Hurricane Center gives that a 30% chance. But just as early as earlier today, that chance was around 40%. So it looks like the odds that that develops into something organized of tropical nature, the opportunity for that may be going down. Different story, though, this tropical wave out here well into the Atlantic Ocean. This one should stay out over the water, but it has a reasonably good chance that we're going to get a named system out of it, but it may not impact anyone except the fish in the sea. Aaron, though, would be the next name on the list if that one does get organized in the days ahead. And of course, we will keep you updated on that possibility if it happens. For us tonight, upper 60s to around the 70-degree mark. Tomorrow, we're back into the 80s by 10, and we'll make a run to near 90 tomorrow afternoon. Again, a few pop-up showers or storms possible, but it will not rain everywhere. 85 for Scottsboro, 86 Fort Payne. There's a 90 in Huntsville, and probably some low 90s out in the Shoals. Once they're back, they're with us here on your 10-day forecast, right around 90 through the weekend, but only isolated rain chances. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, maybe a slightly better chance for a shower or thunderstorm. Otherwise, typically hot, as we expect in August, but nothing extreme. Lower 90s, you know what? We can handle that, because if you remember this time last week, we were almost at 100 degrees.
And it'll be right at the average, too.
That's
so
right.
we should be used to it.
Yeah.
All right.